What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Massive Gains Podcast. I am Steven Martinez alongside. Who am I alongside?
Oh,
The Justin.
stole this. Your grandma calls, see me on TV. Son, the plans have changed. You need a free one, you'll get it all. Even dental vision, I said it won't cost nothing. Now you see my face across the nation. When it comes to Medicare, my facts are baseless. Just a talking head for the corporation. Throwing money at me, bro, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I know I'm yeah, like a member of the family. Yeah, now you feel conciliated. Yeah, hit your Medicare replacement. Yeah, we offer transportation. That's all you guys get right now.
Now I know why you don't answer my calls. You're in the studio.
Too busy. Time to silence Broadway Joe. Listen, I'm going to let Johnny take over, and you guys better be careful because he's got his skeet shooting sweater on. So
I can see that.
Put you down like a pheasant if you're not careful. All right?
That looks like a "Don't Marry My Daughter" jacket.
It's a "Don't Marry My Daughter" jacket. How does a Bob White do it? Bob White? That's how a quail does. Bob White. Quail is Bob White. Pheasant's something else. I don't know what pheasant. Monday, South Haven, remind Steven. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. What are we going to do?
Pete, can you hear us okay?
I can. Sound great.
Everything's good? All right.
Sound good to you?
Maybe it's just me. No, it's a little low on my end. Maybe it's my headphones. I don't know.
We got you. All right. Listen. So, do you want to put the cheap ones in?
No, we're good. We're good. I'm good.
Well,
as long as I can hear Pete.
Oh my God!
I got the whole team for me. Look at you guys.
Look at this,
Johnny. I'm gonna let you take this over.
That's good. I mean, that's fine.
It's like a parade behind you. How many people are in that office now?
We got the whole squad.
We had to steamroll that one.
Special guest calls. Special guest called for special things. So
that's right. Tell the truth, sir.
that was all for Pete.
Hey, Pete, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Johnny Bizzle. How are you?
I'm solid. I'm glad you got the bourbon out. Now we can really chat.
What kind of bourbon you sipping on, Pete?
We're doing a little Michter's today. If you haven't had it, I did the Jameson video for fun on TikTok. Now I'm drinking Michter's. I need a brown liquor sponsor. Like, I can't be shouting out these people.
I agree. You're giving them way too much clout to not be getting something.
It's crazy.
It really is nuts when you think about it. How stoked are you for Medicare Con, brother?
Dude, hella stoked.
Me too, man.
That it's in a golf resort. The fact that it's in Alabama, but it looks really nice.
The people makes the place anyway, so it's all good.
1000%.
It being at a high level golf course makes up for the fact that it's in Alabama.
Truth.
Right. That is
for those of you that don't know, it's the Trent Jones Golf Trail, or part of the Trent Jones Golf Trail. So should be exciting.
Women are invited to play.
By the way, we're cool with all genders playing golf.
Is that Justin being funny? Look, Justin left his Bluetooth connected to the board, so we could hear everything Justin's got going on over there.
There's no telling. He's just gonna be scrolling through TikTok.
What is this? Oh man. Okay, we'll turn that down.
Sorry.
You can't have a podcast here and it not be Justin's. Otherwise, he's gonna screw with it. And that's just the way it rolls. But we're okay with it. He signs the checks, and the checks look nice.
Truth.
So we put up with him.
We put up with it. So one thing I want to talk about with you, I think the main reason that, aside from the fact that you're a monster producer and you practice what you preach, and you're the real freaking deal. Appreciate you getting me my first watch a couple months ago.
Sling it.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm
Joe,
excited about
that's a sling it.
What's the
I
neon sign?
gotta hang that. That's my reminder to hang it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
It would look a lot better right over your shoulder.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Right there. Yeah, Johnny Brock moving up in the world. Steven moving up in the world.
I did.
I didn't wear mine today because I'm a jerk off. I guess.
Jesus.
Drop the
Oh,
ball.
my
Do you
God.
feel naked without it? You can't be without it. It's impossible.
I do. Feel
I've gotten
naked.
used to wearing mine, and of course, they're so heavy. You do feel naked without it.
I got to get something. I told him the other day. I was like 3 years. I'm gonna get this. He's like, that'll be 120K. I was like, all right, 5 years. I'm like, I can't really spend all this money on white gold just at the moment. I'd rather have my Audi R8 than I would my $120,000 worth of.
See, but that's a depreciating asset, and the Rolex would not be.
Yeah,
True.
but I feel
True.
I mean, I'll have all of it. But what the Audi's gonna do is gonna draw so much attention, and I love attention. I love it. So I'm trying to be a marketer.
You're
man.
trying to buy a head turner.
I'm a marketer. Yeah, I'm trying to people be like, damn. I don't know what that guy with the water jug and the Audi R8's got going on, but I need to holler at him.
And,
That's
and
my
G-Shock
vision. Say that again.
The Audi R8, the water jug, and the G-Shock.
That's right. The G-Shock. So G-Shock's a watch brand, right?
It is.
I think some people have like this image of G-Shock because before I started learning about watches, even the least little bit, I thought G-Shock was like a cheap watch. But there's cheap versions of G-Shock, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's like super, super nice G-Shocks, right?
I got to hand it to G-Shock. I mean, I have two for like golfing if I don't want to golf in like a Rolex and try to be like super fancy. And dude, it's like battery. It keeps time. It's your day. It's your date. It's multiple time zones. And it's like, I have a crazy rainbow customized one that's expensive, but a regular one's like $150. So if you got no money or, you're a little busted and you want your risk game on point, just buy $150 G-Shock.
I could get on board with that.
mean,
but is there not like a step up version of G-Shock where they're like super, super, super nice?
There it is, but like I would say super nice, maybe like $600 or $700, where at that point you might get into the tag range or something of that nature.
Let's see. G-Shock.
What do you think about the tags?
I don't like them personally. They are great watches. I don't like how they look, but that's my personal preference.
I just found a $3,000 G-Shock, and it is fire. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you.
When we were back at Tyler's event in Vegas, I was doing some shopping for watches, and I was in the tag store looking, and I think it was like a $3,000, $3,500 tag I was looking at, and I didn't pull the trigger, and I regretted it.
Now you got one.
They don't retain, which is the sad part. They're good watches, but they don't hold their value. These puppies, though, ooh, baby, you get a nice little rolly going on. You're never losing.
What kind of value will mine hold over time? With being
you got yours hella cheap, so I would say you got maybe $200 or $300, maybe more in equity already.
Wow. Well, I'm just gonna keep it. I haven't thought about selling it or trading it in. Huh?
10 or 15% gains within a couple weeks that you've had it. So
yeah, I've had it I think I got it at the end of December, but I'll have it for 20 or 30 years.
Well, like you said, historically they hold their value. Has the price been going up like everything else of these watches?
Yeah, dude, the watch market right now is absolutely insane. Like, give you an example. I don't know if you could toss it up on the screen or whatever, or viewers look this up. There's a Tiffany blue, almost like the Medicare Guru blue, right? Oyster Perpetual Rolex, 41 millimeter. It's $5,900 at a Rolex store. It is selling for $30,000 in the gray market because it's so hard to get, and they're having limited production and all this other crap. So that's how nuts.
Right. Say what it was again.
Oyster Perpetual Tiffany blue dial. That's wild.
It's got to be that one. Yeah, it's a Medicare Guru's blue. He said, "Yeah, that's it."
Yeah.
And that watch is going for. It says 40,000 on this website. So this is we're about to put it up here.
It's disgusting. That's a $6,000 retail watch.
So you can get that at the store for $6,000 and then go sell it online for that much more.
If you can find it, look at that. That's insane. That used to be like a daily beater watch. Like I want one because I like that color, or a red one maybe. But dude, $6,000 watch. You got 34,000 right now.
So what am I looking at? Is this used?
This is just a recent,
unworn.
That's brand new, probably.
Okay. Condition new. Production 2021. All right.
But you're talking about new, right? So the person that got this watch and selling it, or that watch may be selling from a store.
Maybe
somebody buy that. Somebody would buy it like you, and then just put it online and wait for somebody to cop it.
Yeah, I mean,
why wouldn't you?
I mean,
you're making $35,000.
That's almost like the situation where you buy that watch, you wear it, you enjoy it, you love it, and if shit hits the fan and your life becomes miserable, then you let go of it and you pay off your mortgage. You know,
yeah,
you've got something to value,
or buy her a couple hundred purses.
Yeah, it's a savings account on the wrist. You know,
yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Mm-mm.
I think I want after having a band, because I got the first one I got was a band, a little leather blue band. I'm pissed at myself for not wearing it today, but
it's nice.
It's really nice. And I want the links. Like I want it to, because you know how it fits different, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of loose. You get the band on, it's tight. I want that loose bling bling ching ching clinkety shit going on. So I'm excited about that. I'll get something like that soon.
You start getting addicted, man, and it's ridiculous. You know, I don't even know. I probably have 13, 14.
So is there some sort of like underground watch club you're part of, or
there's like enthusiasts all over social media. I mean, my Instagram is literally like working out, money, and watches. Like it's crazy. I'm friends with a couple dudes locally that we like get together and show the case off, and we talk watches and stuff, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's a cult.
Do you smoke cigars while you're doing that?
Sometimes I do.
I don't blame you, man. That sounds legit. Right? Speaking of, I actually don't.
This is the one I got. You got that big boy chronomat.
It's a big watch. Yeah.
I
fits,
like
that fits Steven good.
Yeah.
It's got the black face. This is kind of similar to it.
So what's mine called? The us.
Yeah, you got what?
That's what I've got there, and I love it. It's nice.
Is it a Transocean
or a Super Ocean?
It's 1 out of 100. I cannot remember. I feel like it started with an A. I gotta have
that one looks janky there, Steven. I don't know about that.
Let's see. Let me find it. I got it on
here. We got you the one though that it's got black on the bezel, right? You have black numbers on your bezel?
Yeah, I do have black.
Yeah,
that numbers right here are
that thing's fire.
Yeah, Transocean, Swiss made, 1 out of 100. Look up Brightlink Transocean blue.
Oh. We're talking about the watches we have.
Transocean Brightlink.
I'm selling them.
They're bragging. It's good.
You upset about that? Makes me sad.
Yours is
no.
A dark face.
These are definitely different here. I like that one down that 14880. That is bad. I like that. The face on that is awesome. But no, go back up.
You might not see many of yours on Chrono, if any, because there's only 100 of them. So
I was looking at Joe Frazier's Joe's comments funny. All right.
Yours is a white face though, right, Johnny?
It's blue. It looks just like that.
Joe Camper, I need you to burn all of your fossils.
I used to collect a lot of Indian arrowheads. When I was
drop that to the podcast, the podcast mini.
How do I?
Dude, when I first started, when I had like $0, I was a big, huge Invicta junkie. And
what kind of junkie?
Invicta, you remember those? It was like you'd go to the store and it would be like buy one, get 7 free.
Invicta. I don't know what that is. What is it? What does it do? Oh,
yeah.
You remember the little, this is not related to watches at all, but do you remember the packets of gum that had a bunch of little bitty tiny squares in them and you just eat them? Did y'all have those in New Jersey? Probably not.
The jug.
It was like the jug. I do remember the jug. I think I know what you're talking about. For gum?
Yeah. Yep.
I think so.
Yeah.
They were like a bunch of little different colors.
It's right here.
I used to love them. That's awesome there. I like that a
you
lot.
can be balling year round, Johnny. 40, 49 bucks.
$50. Go ahead and slap that on here. Put it on the card. Put it on Safe Harbor.
Look at there.
You get 30 of them.
You get 30 of these things.
You get so many of those. And waste my money. We could resell it. We could resell them at the flea market for $35.
So if someone was like, okay, I don't want the tag. I want a Rolex, but what's the most affordable but not like frowned upon Rolex that I could buy?
Well, the problem right now is you can't find them, right? So even if you go into a Rolex store, they're tough to get. So on the aftermarket, I would probably say that the most affordable one closest to retail right now is going to be your classic Datejust. Like, look at that. That friggin' green dial
all the way on the right
Daytona is one of my holy grails, right in the middle. Right
in the middle. Yeah.
75,000, right? That watch, I believe, retails for 40,000. I would buy it tomorrow for 40,000. It's one of my grails. It's on my vision boards. I want it. That friggin' thing is going for $175,000. This market is so stupid. It makes no sense. But I would get a Datejust of some sort, one of these bad boys or something like it. This is a Wimbledon.
Hold on. Let me see. Show that.
This is a Wimbledon Datejust, newer one from last year. A great daily wearer, right? All stainless, really nice. I'm wearing my Panerai right now. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Submersible. But I would go Datejust, whether you get it retail or aftermarket or whatever you got to do. This is like a classic quintessential Rolex, never going to go out of style. Really nice piece, comfy, daily wearer, a lot of fun. And you look like a big baller wearing it, regardless. Where'd you guys go?
You could hear me.
There you go.
No.
Sorry about it.
Dude, I was literally talking. Now I feel like a dumbass because I was sitting here talking to you. Now I got to
talking to you.
All right. You weren't responding. And I was like, all right, it froze for a second. But listen, here's my question to you, bro. When you wake up in the morning, okay, you know the first thing that comes to your head is like, all right, I'm going to be fresh. Like that's, a given. But how fresh am I going to be? How do you choose which watch you're going to wear? That's what I want to know.
Well, I mean, there's different situations, right? I'm pretty casual right now. I got sweatpants on. If you haven't seen, I got a little indoor golf tournament in about 30 minutes. So I'm pretty casual. So I'm wearing my Panerai on a rubber, right? This is stainless steel, waterproof, really nice. I could technically take this off right now and pop on this DJ.
Pop it on, bro.
Pop it on. And still, it's a little casual. I dressed up a little bit. If I put on a suit jacket over a t-shirt, that
dude,
looks
especially, is that black? Is that black?
This is a gray rhodium dial with green outline, black numeral.
But imagine if you got like a fresh ass suit that matches the watch. Oh my gosh, dude, that's the type of crap you can't even.
Cufflinks.
You just speak that into existence.
Cufflinks that match the watch.
Oh man, if you're that fresh, it's over with.
When I'm balling out or I'm speaking at a conference, I'm wearing the Sky Dweller. I'm wearing a Rolex Presidential. I'm wearing like something crazy.
I can honestly say that Pete does have the best drip out of like a lot of these people that we go to and see at conferences. Like he is always on point with the cufflinks and the watch.
He really is, man.
You gotta show it off. That stuff's hard to fake.
Yeah, it really is. 100%. I have A small desire. I'm a very I'm not really casual. I dress different than I think than most people. I have my own Johnny drip, but every now and then I do have to step up to the Pete Fournier stage.
So, like right now, if I were
really
Johnny, Steven, bring it up. If I were Johnny, I would wear his own watch that he has right now, the Transocean, or I would pop on Google and Omega Speedmaster.
All right. So you said
Omega Speedmaster. This is gonna be good.
There you go. First one. That would be like what you're wearing right now. I would pop
See,
on.
that's the thing. And that watch really doesn't go great with what I have on today, and I botched it. I should have prepared better, but that would go better. A little gray and black like that.
Mm-hmm.
I need something.
Victoria Cabrera.
You know what? I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and send you the money for that one, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and send the money over for that one, buddy. I do like that.
Victoria, the one I'm wearing right now, I think is going for, I mean, retail, if you can snag it, would be like $9,900, I'm pretty sure. But right now, aftermarket, I think $12,500, $13,000 for what I got on right now. So I'm a big, like, I don't care what your investment strategies are, but I'm a big buy and hold, right? Especially in the watch game. They're consistently going up. And right now the market's crazy. So like I said before, it's a savings account on your wrist. So if you can swing it and still pay all your bills, grow a massive collection, have fun with it. You can.
I mean, if you're going to invest your money in something and you're choosing between Bitcoin and watches, what do you choose?
I don't have that much in the crypto market. I would probably go watches. I can't wear a Bitcoin. You know,
you would go watches for sure.
I would definitely go watches.
The Omega. This is a nice watch.
Yeah, Speedmaster's nice. They make a couple different nice ones. Omega's a great casual brand. They have some more fancy watches, but when you want to get in that, I would say that $3,500 to $6,500 range, boom, Speedmaster, really nice. And you can wear that with anything. Rock that in a suit.
Yeah, that's
good.
That's
rock it right now.
Look right there. That's not my watch, but that looks a lot like. Go down where it says Omega. Is that a leather band?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very, very. That's that's a nice version of what I have, really. Omega.
You got the Breitling.
I got the Breitling. It's similar to that. A little bit different blue.
Right. It was
a bit lighter blue.
I love that too for you guys because a Breitling Navitimer was my first luxury watch. So
a Breitling Navitimer.
Yeah, basically the one Justin's got.
Oh, the Breitling Justin got. That's really the reason I got a Breitling because I really like the Breitling. I like the one that he had. I'm a pull the trigger quick type of guy. I like the one that I sent you originally was that one, the $6,000 one, second one to the left. That was the first one I sent Pete. I said something like this, and he's like, "How about this one, 3,100?" I was like,
yours is way better.
Way better than the one with the white face.
Yeah, because it's limited edition.
No,
and you paid half.
Yeah, no. When you said it, when you told me the price, and you said it was limited edition, 1 out of 100, I was like, it sounds like a good buy. Let's go ahead and pull the trigger there. I definitely got to get $300
on Bizali. I don't even know what the hell that is.
How do you have a site that you go to look up the prices of certain watches?
A good one to like gauge is Chrono 24. That's probably the most reputable. A lot of the dealers on there are pretty reputable. You can also look at eBay because eBay has a nice authentication process now where like people have to send their watch to eBay and then eBay says it's legit and then they send it back to whoever bought it, which is pretty cool. So that's fun that they do that too.
That's cool. Breitling Transocean.
I'm trying to find your watch.
You misspelled Breitling, sir. You can click it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that one really. Is that the same one? No, it's different. That blue is way brighter, but I like it.
Similar.
It's flashy. Yeah, it's very similar. Same style band, really.
Dude, and the industry is so wild. You can go from whatever we're looking at right now, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12,000, maybe some that are 40, 50,000. I've tried on watches that are $4, 5, $600,000.
What? That's the crazy thing to me, man. I
they start getting wild. They start getting diamonds.
I want
too extravagant. You know,
I
get to a
want
point
stupid.
where you get like rapper.
I want stupid bread like that, but like at the same time, it's hard to imagine having so much freaking money, like Floyd Mayweather. You know, when you make $300 million, that puts you in a different category to be able to do things that most people wouldn't be able to do. So yeah, I'm gonna have a watch that's got diamonds all over it. If I got a $300 million check,
Right. Well, like I said, it gets to a point where it's just stupid. Like,
and then you also need to pay for security for your $1 million watch that's on your wrist as well. So
right. You got to be careful where you go. Watch the stores you walk into at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. Stay in the high end area.
I asked Ed to get me another beer, and he said he's not a fucking waiter, bro. I'm like, my bad. They're in the back, next to them, in the middle. Yep, last one. Mike,
let me see if Meg will oblige real quick. Megan, can I have the bottle of Michter's, please?
Yes, I want to see this
real quick. What's up, Ed?
What's good, man? You doing all right?
What's up?
I love the excitement that people get when they see me. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely makes it better.
Hold on, we got all kinds of comments.
Dude, Sed's hella TikTok famous. I'm enamored by him and being in his presence right now.
Oh, Joe, what's good, bro? How y'all doing, man? I'm not TikTok famous, man. I'm just,
This is also delicious. If you like brown liquor.
I'm about to go home and pop open some Jack Daniel Tennessee honey.
Ooh.
Yes. Smooth. Cold, chill.
I'm gonna get a little toasty and then crush some indoor golf shortly.
I feel.
Hey, how does that work? How does indoor golf work, by the way?
You're on a simulator. It's in my community, so you kind of hit into a screen, and it works surprisingly well. Putting's really difficult. I don't enjoy that part, but everything else is pretty fun.
It's like
I did play real golf yesterday, which was wild. In North Carolina, it was like 76 degrees.
Wow.
So I was like, got to tee off.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent temperature. So what day are you getting to Medicare Con? Have you planned that far in the future? I haven't, but I can do whatever I want.
I have not. Well, I booked the hotel, so I think I booked from the 20th to the 24th, 4 or 5 days.
Dude, we should tee off that Wednesday or something like that. We should all like get together and
definitely playing
30 there Wednesday morning.
Yeah, perfect. Steven, we got to organize something like maybe we have a life and a Medicare mastermind, and all you got to do is pay for our golf, and we'll train you.
Yeah, that works.
Part.
while we golf.
Yeah.
Telesales mastery, Zap mastery, and how to sell 100K in a month mastery.
Exactly. I think we can pull something off. I think we can do it. Because,
we can do it.
We definitely need some sort of golf event where Justin said he wasn't going to be in charge of organizing it. So if there was somebody else willing to organize a golf outing, either Sunday or we could go Wednesday morning. We'll be there. I don't know how many people will be there.
I think Wednesday would be a good time to do it.
Yeah.
The last day of the conference is Saturday. So if you stay Sunday, that'll be a perfect opportunity to
Sunday would be
the course.
So it'd also give you the whole event to kind of plan it and be like, hey, playing golf Sunday, yada, yada, yada. So that's another thing. So Sunday maybe. You said the 24th is when you're leaving. So you'll be leaving on Sunday?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So we might. But the 20th is Wednesday. So it's the 20th, 21st. 22nd.
I think I'm there Wednesday through Sunday.
Okay, cool. Well, one thing we could do, but it'll be great weather either way. We could do Thursday morning tee time, play about 9 holes because we're not going. One thing we will go ahead and say is that starting at 11:30 on Thursday, that's when the conference starts. Because we're gonna have lunch at 11:30. And then we're gonna go about the breakout sessions and things like that. But before that, we could have a tea time of 9 o'clock or something like that.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to treat these speaking engagements and conferences as more of like a mini vacation. I'm going to take less of them a year, however, extend the trip. that I am taking.
Not a bad idea. I mean,
Yeah.
Go a little early, leave a little later, get the most out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Can't wait to be in Alabama for 5 days. It's gonna be outstanding.
Yes, that's it. Average is the real pandemic. Sorry, I was trying to figure something out with Justin. We had a.
Yeah, I'm a bad lip reader, so
It'll be on the podcast. We had a podcast this morning with. Do you know Eric DeJean?
Yeah.
He's super high.
Back into the insurance game from
Super
the
excited about it,
being
man.
solar for a little bit.
he was doing solar.
I'm excited for him. Well, and he even admitted on the podcast this morning. He was like, "That's one thing I'll tell people: don't get." Basically, what he was saying is shiny object syndrome.
Yes.
That's what he was saying. He's back in the insurance game. He's here to stay. It's got more upside. He talked about that. So I'm excited to get Eric into Medicare one of these days because the guy, dude, whatever he does, he crushes it. You know,
Hell yeah, Eric, if you're listening, good to have you back in the on the dark side.
Absolutely. When you're confident and you believe in the products and you believe in yourself, the sky's the limit. You just got to make the contacts at that point. And the people who figure that out, they have results. Come on.
Come on. Okay, so
Ammo.
Oh yeah, there it is. I ain't drinking that $500 one, although if your brother wants to get it for me,
you're not drinking the toasted barrel.
No.
I want to know the difference.
Small batch
bourbon, the small batch. It's delicious.
Right.
I have had the that what is that? The 10-year, the 389. That is also delicious.
10 years, so it's aged 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really good.
What does aging liquor do to the liquor? Does it make it just more smooth? What does it do?
So they age it because the barrels that they're storing it in, right? The oak, the liquids will get the taste of the oak and it'll draw flavor out of the oak. So the longer it's been aged, the more flavor, the more caramel color it has. So that's why, like this is toasted barrel, right? They toasted the barrel, then they aged it in there. So now they're charging you a surplus for it.
Yeah. Well, you got any take on that, Pete?
Dude, I'm a big brown liquor fan, so I only drink like 3 liquors. I drink gin, Bombay Sapphire only, unless they don't have it like on a plane or whatever. And I drink brown stuff, Scotch and bourbon, and I drink tequila, and that's about it. I don't mess with rum. I don't mess with no vodka. That's all I got. But I do like Michter's brand. Their rye's really good. Their bourbon's really good.
I love rye. So, like I said, I'm intrigued because I know a lot about bourbons. You know, I drink a lot of bourbons myself. I've tried a lot of them, but I've never heard of this Michter. So that's why I kind of.
If you make a like a rye old fashioned or a rye Manhattan with.
So my preferred is a bullet rye old fashioned. Like that's my go-to.
This, I mean, it's all, taste buds, but this will kick the shit out of bullet for you. Yeah, the green.
That's what I think people every time I get a old fat, not every time, but a lot of times when I get old fashioned, don't they put bullet in old fashioned sometimes? Yeah, that's what they said, like in Tampa, that they were putting in their old fashions.
Yes, some of them, like Park Heights, our fine dining restaurant down here, they use bullet in theirs. That's like their house. Actually, no, they don't. They used to use bullet. They switched to Knob Creek rye. That's what they put in them now.
Knob Creek.
Yeah,
Knob Creek's not bad. I feel like it's a lot more. I don't know if it's more alcohol content or it just stings a little bit more.
I'll tell you what stings: Wild Turkey.
Oh dear God, Johnny, you're on that now. Dude, when Medicare apps, you're not allowed to drink Wild Turkey.
Listen, let me tell you something. When I was waiting to join the Navy, it's a good little story for you. I was staying at my dad's house, and it was in McClellanville, South Carolina. There wasn't anything to do. I was bored out of my mind, and I drank Wild Turkey. I was 19 years old. He passed out on the couch. I don't know what time. I drank Wild Turkey, and I got drunk, and I was talking to my uncle on the phone, and we were having a good time, and I kept drinking. And the next morning, I woke up twice. The first time I woke up on the stairs, halfway up the stairs. That light went out in the middle of the pod. All right, so I woke up halfway on the stairs, and it was very terrible. I woke up, and I was like, oh, Lord, what's going on? It's probably 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I wake up again at 6 next to my bed, not in my bed. I was on the floor, laying in the floor. And when I woke up that time, I had an episode where I projectile vomited into the toilet. Because
Damn.
it was so, I drank so much Wild Turkey, and I was young, so I was like, just like almost vomiting, throwing it down, trying to just get drunk for no reason. Anyways,
You're probably not the only one that has a story like that about
I
Wild
had an
Turkey.
episode.
Definitely not. Thank God that's over with.
Terrible.
Yeah. Well, anyways, that's my wild story for the day.
Why I don't drink vodka anymore is because in college and I got my insurance license senior year of college. So I was writing a couple apps and feeling like a baller and whatever. I would drink Sky vodka, which is terrible now.
Been there, done that.
Vodka, but it's like rubbing alcohol. And I drank a whole friggin' bottle one night, and I haven't drank vodka. What am I, 33 now? In 12 years.
Yeah, it puts it's like a mental thing. Every time you see it from there on out, it like makes you almost sick. So like now Wild Turkey, definitely, like I haven't touched it since then.
No.
And I wouldn't touch it even if it was the only thing I had to drink. I don't want to drink that bad.
If you ever eat something and then have a bad experience with liquor, like you'll probably never eat that or won't eat it for a while.
Won't want to eat it, yeah.
That association.
True. You also have this income threshold now, Johnny, where like you got like this graph where like you made enough money where Wild Turkey doesn't compute in your vocabulary anymore.
Right.
That's cool. That's cool with me. Actually, I'll tell you what I've
to the point where you don't drink Wells anymore.
What I've been doing is I drank 2 whiskeys. And the only reason I drank one of them is because I support the hell out of my guy, Conor McGregor, the real, okay?
The proper
12, and honestly, proper 12 is smooth. It's got a nice honey taste to it. And honestly, it's probably of all the whiskeys that I taste, my favorite, really. And it might be a psychedelic thing. The brain is a powerful, tricky damn thing. But I also drank Douce because of the boys down in Tampa. They put me on it. I came back, bought a bottle. I've had a few shots. Every now and then, I'll go to my new apartment. Taylor Brown's staying in it right now. But I'll go to my apartment before I go downtown and hit the city, and I'll have a couple of shots of whiskey.
Okay.
We need to do a commercial really quick, Pete. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Man, I gotta leave in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll just wait.
Yeah.
We'll just wait.
We'll just wait.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah.
Actually, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding, man. No, we literally, Justin was like, "Hey, I need y'all to do the commercials," and we were like, "All right." And then we talked to you for 40 minutes, and we're just having a good time, and we forget to do it.
Do it at like 6:35 when I have to leave.
All right, Ben. That's how we'll just end it. We'll end it with an advertisement.
Yeah,
that's it. Steven, you said a great thing though. I think that should be like a mantra, either for the podcast or whatever. You know, you're getting to a certain income level when you don't order well anymore. Like you preface what liquor you need in your beverage. That's when you know you're ratcheting on up.
Bougie. You're getting a little bit bougie.
You're getting a little bit bougier with your liquor taste.
Yeah. My liquor
It's funny though, because
bougie.
even when I was broke, I was bougie with my liquor taste. Like
Yeah.
I would only drink Hennessy for the longest time, and didn't have any money, but I would go and buy like expensive wines, and I had expensive
credit cards are for, right?
Exactly.
$17. How much is it? 11. Here you go. I've done that a time or two myself.
You imagine going to a bar and being like, "Yo, vodka soda," and them just reaching down into whatever trough they have.
Yeah, that is the cheapest. That's the cheapest stuff. That's why I hate getting like special. See, brother.
Well,
that's why I hate getting like special slushy drinks and things like that. You go to a bar or there's one in Memphis where it's got like 30 or 40 different styles of
Wet Willies.
Yeah, where it's a bunch of different smoothies or not smoothies, but slushies, daiquiri bar, right? All that liquor in there, I don't trust it. I want to see the pour, and if I'm gonna get liquor at all, Last night, I think it was last night, I got a daiquiri at the new bar in town called Roxy's. When are you coming back to Tupelo, Pete?
Whenever.
Why don't you come in May for Behind the Agency?
Okay, I can come in May.
All right, so that's for my birthday. May 14th is my birthday. We have the event the 12th and 13th.
The 12th and 13th. I'm going to be in Denver 12th and 13th. I can come the week after or the week before.
That's
Coming
cool.
to Tupelo?
Yeah, let's do that. I would like for you to be in an event, but if you want to come hang out, let's come hang out. But also at some point get to a BTA event because we need you there, sir.
Do you have a when's do you have a June behind the agency?
Yes, sir.
Or is this like a quarterly thing?
So
No,
if you haven't, go check out the new Behind the Agency website, behindtheagency.com. That's what we're looking at right here. And it does have the upcoming dates for our next event. So May 12th, 13th, we'll have another Behind the Agency. June 2nd, 3rd, we'll have another one. In July, it's to be dated.
Or to be determined if you're not an asshole like Stephen.
Count me in for 6-2.
Don't look at me like that. Okay. Do you like our board that has awesome voices?
I do. It's very fancy. I have to mimic that for my podcast.
Yeah.
Great idea. No, but we did just redo our website for Behind the Agency, which is cool because now we don't have to put in BobbyBrockaInsurance.com/BTA. We can just say BehindTheAgency.com.
It looks good.
I'm feeling good, man. It's
guy.
Exciting.
We need more
rejuvenating to come off of one of the Behind the Agency events because it makes you realize that you are doing good things and people appreciate what you're doing.
I had the opportunity to come to Behind the Agency, which is a once in a lifetime opportunity, especially for me. Never before have I had the chance to kind of see how things operate behind the scenes with this much information coming through readily and freely. Justin and all these guys here, Steve and everybody, have done a great job of really breaking it down piece by piece of what happens from lead aggregation to inbound, outbound calls to schedules. So you really get the whole picture, I would say, of what it takes to run an agency, whether you're a one-man shop or you're growing.
I find that the quickest way and the best way to get to where you want to be and building that tower, get to the top of the tower, the best way to get there is by getting in the room with those people that you want to be like.
There's always a couple of things I look at when I come into
Love Benji Crooms,
someone's
baby.
office, whatever it may be. The first thing I'm looking at is the culture of the office. What kind of environment do they have? And the second thing is the team of people that are there. And this has been first class, second to none. Justin and his team have put on a great event here. The culture is a winning culture. It's top notch. Everything about it. Their processes are unbelievable. They have everything in place, it seems. It almost seems too good to be true, but going through the classes, going through each session has been a dream as far as what you're going to learn. So I would tell you, if you're an individual producer, if you're a new startup agency, or if you're an agency that's been in business for years, I will guarantee you, if you'll show up and be ready to learn, you're going to get quite a bit out of it. You're going to take home things that is going to increase your revenue, increase your bottom line dramatically.
You guys, I want to thank Justin and his crew for letting me come to Behind the Agency. It was awesome. The information that he gave was the best.
It's great. It's great. Fabulous. 10 times over.
We got to get that nerd off of our screen.
Enough of that. That was good, though.
Who's that dork?
Look at
that. Was good.
So
why are you just frozen on that? Can you get us back to ourselves? We are way better.
If you come to them, you have a 2-day event where we go over some of this stuff right here.
And you should come in June because apparently I will be there.
There you go. So instead of Josh, we'll have Pete in June.
That's it.
That's right. That's what I'm saying, man. Makes the most sense, sir.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna have a surprise speaker at every one of them.
Go to behindtheagency.com. Check it out.
All right. Our boy Pete's got to bounce, man.
I got to bounce.
We love you,
Thank
brother.
you for joining us.
Testing some watches. Go get that money.
That's
have a great Friday. Have a great Saturday. Thank you guys for having me on this. I'm going to go play some indoor
Thank you for joining us, Pete. If you guys haven't already, go check out Pete Fournier. You can always go to PeteFournier.com, buy the Sling It playbook. Lots of good information in there. He come by our office about 4 or 5 months ago and did probably one of the most revolutionary trainings for our agents. It was awesome. With some of the concepts that he'll throw at you for selling life insurance and cross-selling Medicare.
He will blow your mind. Now we've got a message from Heartland National. And Pete, we know you'll be out of here when we get back. We'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
So we're going to go to Heartland National.
Are we?
Heartland National. Love those guys. For real, though.
Literally
some of my best friends in the industry, man, are at Heartland National.
And now a word from our sponsor, Heartland National Life Insurance Company. Guys, when I talk about Heartland National Life Insurance Company, I get pretty passionate because those guys have been so good to us in our endeavor to better serve our clients with fully customizable hospital indemnity plans to go along with both ACA and Medicare Advantage plans successfully. I'm looking at the notes. I had to break script, but it is important to note that Heartland National provides competitive Medicare supplement options and hospital indemnity plans in 36 states. That's 36 states where you're going to have a product selection with this company. And this company was started by an agent with the agent in mind. It's very important to know that because when you're out there producing, sometimes it feels like you're not thought of by the insurance company, but this product is thinking of the consumer and the agent alike. It makes it really easy for us to do our job, covering more risks, getting compensated like we deserve, and making sure that our clients have the coverage they need. Head over to BobbyBrockInsurance.com/Heartland, BobbyBrockInsurance.com/Heartland to get set up with access to these products immediately. You're not going to regret it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Insurance Toolkits is the premier platform for effectively quoting final expense, simplified issue term life, and Medicare supplement policies. That's right. The intuitive underwriting software eliminates potential declines and provides accurate quoting for dozens of carriers. Medicare supplement underwriting is one of the most difficult things we have to teach a new agent. Visit insurancetoolkits.com to start your free 14-day trial today.
All right, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us today. And thank you to our guest, Pete Fournier. Always good to talk to Pete. Johnny's already cut out of here. He's done with this. But again, appreciate you guys joining us. If you haven't already, head over to the Massive Gains podcast on Facebook. Like our page so you can get notified. Follow us so you get notified every time we go live on Facebook. Or head over to Johnny Brock. Friend him on Facebook. Go over to my profile, Stephen Martinez. Friend me. You'll get notified when we go live. We try to go live every Monday and Friday on the Massive Gains podcast. It's twice a week. So we try to do 2 a week. We hadn't done one in a couple of weeks. I had a baby girl a couple of weeks ago, so I have a good excuse for missing. Johnny went out of town.
Excuses, mate.
Okay.
You're a weasel and you don't show up, yeah? No, but seriously, we will try our best to be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, not Monday and Friday. It's better 3 times a week. He's like,
says the guy that doesn't have 3 kids.
Look, we can do it at 4:30.
And a wife.
We can do it at 4:30, man. You know what?
3 kids and a wife at home that want to see me. They anticipate my arrival daily.
I understand that, dude. But like, who's really more important? You know, me, the people on this podcast, or your family?
My family or Johnny Brock? I mean, I love Johnny.
I know you do, brother. I'm just kidding. But
I love my family too.
I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else, to be honest.
I do enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoy it. I mean, I have a lot of fun on here. I know Johnny has a lot of fun as well, just because it's a little bit more explicit, and we're not trying to watch what we say. We're just
it's a creative outlet.
Yeah. So we've called it the Massive Gains podcast. Hopefully, you guys do get massive gains out of it, but we're just here to have a little bit of fun, talk about some insurance, but some other things. it's one of the cool things about our industry is there are a lot of good people in the industry to network with. And the more and more that you put yourself out there, and the more and more that you get out there and conversate with these people and build them relationships, the more knowledge that is shared between you, and you cut a lot of time from you cut that learning curve down, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Be a sponge and let the rest take place. Let it happen naturally. But the main thing is be a sponge. And if you're not where you, like, say you have never, okay, so one thing that I've done, and I'm going to assume Steven has done the same, and this is the last thing I'm saying today. One thing that I've done is I have literally spoken things into existence. All right. I don't mean to get too, real with you guys really quick, but you can literally envision yourself in places and make it happen if you have the mentality and you do what it takes to make it happen. Everybody's like, yeah, well, no shit. The way that you make it happen is the incremental small steps of what should I do from Ryan Lodi says it all the time. Find what somebody else is doing that's working and replicate it and duplicate the process over and over and over and over again. That's what successful people do. Whether you're in, selling kitchen equipment to restaurants across the nation, or you're selling in life insurance or Medicare, you have to find what people are doing and replicate and duplicate the process over and over and over again. Let's roll. That's all I got for you.
Good shit. Love it. Love it. Happy Friday. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Thank you guys for joining us today on the Massive Gains podcast. We're gone. Peace out.
Who the hell